Hey everyone, my name is Tom Pounder, Hey everyone, my name is Tom Pounder, and alongside my friend Brennan Loveless, we host the Third Shared Podcast. It's the podcast where we bring on people and share their faith stories, and we get so encouraged by hearing how God has moved in people's lives. Every story is different, and every story encourages us. And this past week, we had Deric Ritchey on. Now, if you go to New Life, you would know Deric Ritchey because he's been on stage sharing, whether it's being interviewed or sharing a sermon. And Deric has been on stage a number of times in the Linton Hall campus and the Chantilly campus, and I always love hearing from him. But this time we get to hear his personal life story and how God has brought him through the mission fields as a little kid with his family to the midsection of America in Nebraska, and what God did in his life then and what God did in his life after. It's a great story. It's very encouraging. So what I love to do is I'm going to share a little teaser in a second and just go into the show notes of this podcast and click on, whether it's Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, click on that link and you can listen to the full episode of Brennan and I talking with Deric. Again, it's very encouraging, and I know you'll be encouraged as well. So, without any further ado, here's the teaser for Deric Ritchey's episode.
What brought me back was the guy got killed on a jump. We were doing water jumps, and somebody cut something that they weren't supposed to while we were in the water, and he drowned. And that just pulled me up short because it made me realize, you're not actually invincible. You can actually die doing this stuff. And then I went to Indonesia right after that on leave because we were close. We were in Malaysia. And one of the guys that my dad had discipled took me in and he said, look around this area here. He said, there are thousands of Christians here because of your father's witness. And he says, do not lose focus on what someone can do if they're dedicated to the Lord. And that experience turned my life around, those two things together.